So it's only been, I don't know, 4 months? Has it been 4 months? So we have a new addition. Tyson. Here, buddy. You sit. There's Tyson. He's about 14 weeks old. Little doggo. And that's same breed, female. Anyways, so after the little pup was killed, we ended up picking him up. And he's been a little bit of a handful compared to all the puppies I've raised. He's been a little bit of a handful, but he's still my little buddy. Comes to work every day and hangs out in the kennel. So we lost Sushi on Friday the 13th. Just so happens to be Friday the 13th when that happened. That's good. And I was looking through the paperwork for Tyson from the breeder, and he was born Friday the 13th. Really? So we have to put 2 dogs down on Friday the 13th, and then it's weird. Coincidental, but it's just weird. So I put the two new whiteys in here. Hello. Hello. So they're a little freaked out. This is their first time being in this run. These are the juveniles. This is the eBay chick, and this is Meep. This is Goose and Willie's child. Hi, lady. So I'm not sure if I should lock them up tonight, or if I should just leave them in here to find a little hut that I made that they can go into. Or go get some straw. It's got a bunch of grass in there, and emus, everybody thinks, oh, you gotta have bedding. Emus don't care. This emu right here, pouring down rain, dumping, which is pretty much all it does. She was sitting right out here in the grass. Didn't care. Got up, looked like a wet mop. Walked around, shook it off a little bit, was drenched, and then just carried on her day like nothing was going on. Those aren't berries yet. What are you doing? So one thing that I noticed after raising the emus in a couple different batches and introducing other chicks is the males are the ones that are aggressive to other emus. And so this is completely opposite of what I was taught, what I watched, what everybody told me, that the males were the ones that were extra friendly, but in reality they're extra friendly to people. They're not extra friendly to other emus. It's the females that are extra friendly to other emus. What is it? So I'm not sure what to do with them. So the one that has an all white or skin colored beak is the male, and the darker beak is the female. You can't even see. There's a little bit of pigment on the female's beak, and that's how I'm going to be able to tell who's who. Because I do have to separate them eventually, because they are brother and sister. But I have a blonde male, unrelated to these guys, hatched from a couple eBay eggs in the cabin. So once he's a little bit older, I'll introduce him to them. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll leave them out here. They've been in that run over there, in there, and they've had no room. I hate having to do that, but they're too small up until about this point. They can't really, they can put their heads through the fence, but they can't put their whole bodies through the fence. Any smaller, they can put their whole bodies through there. Beep beeps. That little covered area can go away. It's full of mud down there. There's a ton of mud back here, so their legs are not supposed to be brown, but they've been walking through it, and And they were also laying in the run in there in their tiny, tiny pen. I'm glad they're out here. But we did make some progress down below the back side of the fence line. On the outside of the fence, we weed eated probably about 10 feet back. So that way we can get some of the emus. I think we're gonna put him, the one we're looking at, and then the female is drinking. We'll put both of them, and then potentially the white male in here with them down in the field. I really wish they could all just live together, but too many brothers, too many sisters, too many related birds. I can't do that. Okay, so that's all you got. Or that's all you get. I need to go to bed. It's late. Doesn't look like it, but it's 8 o'clock. Something like that. So I'll come out here after dark and I will double check on the white ones over there and make sure that they found a place to lay down and sleep for the night. They don't need heat or anything like that. They'll be fine. I would like them to sleep in that covered area, but they're not going to go in there. Okay. What are you doing, Willie? Oh, you see that stack of blocks down there? We will be taking out this old trailer. It's when the coop was built, he used that trailer, and it's just, there's holes down below everywhere. The chickens have dug it out. It's just not, it's not safe. So we're working on lifting that coop up, getting the trailer pulled out, and putting a little foundation under there. Not blocking it off, but at least making it stronger, because right now it's teetering on a flat tire, some stacked up wood, and a log that's about ready to fall over. So yeah, it's not very safe. Okay, yes, I need to go to bed. You guys have all been fed twice. Hello, lady. Oh, this is the hen that raised the 27 chicks. I only know because she's huge compared to the other Barbazoo. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. You see this? Thief. Hey, go protect your goods. Get over there. What are you doing in there, little beep beep? Oh, word. Some people's emus. So update on top of another update. Here are the two whites, and then what will come out from behind them is the little blonde boy. So that one right there is the female, that's the male, and then the blonde is right there. Hi, buddy. This is his first time out. So you can see his nose or his beak is all rubbed raw from, because I keep him in a run behind that wood over there, halfway down the run, because he's too big to be in the cabin, too small to be out here. See the size of the fence holes are just too big. Hi, buddy. He's very people friendly. Hi, dude. Peep, peep, peep. He had some kind of weird deformity with his left leg. It's bowed. And I think what happened is he ate way too much. I've never had this issue with an emu before. I've raised quite a few chicks. But he just ate and ate and ate, and he just wouldn't stop. And he looked like a broiler chicken. He had humongous legs, and his body was huge, yet his head was small. Come on, beep, beep. I need to mow in here. The grass took off over the last week. I have to mow down there too. Come on, beep, beep. The other juveniles are actually doing pretty good with the adults. I'm glad to see that they don't try to kill each other. Hi, little one. Look at those blue eyes. Look how pretty they are. Look at your pretty eyes. So I'll be able to tell if it's the male or the female based off of the beak. And that was the male. Because the beak of the female has a little bit more pigment in it. Come on now, Teeny. Come on. Yeah, so this is the male. He was raised in the ladies' living room. Hi, buddy. They've been hanging out in the mud. There's some mud down there. Did you eat something you shouldn't have? Anyways, I've been trying to collect these birds for a couple years now, and it's finally happened. So these two, this is the juvenile male from the eBay hatching egg, and then the female, which is Goose and Willie's offspring, is somewhere over there. I don't know. We will be redoing down below. We're gonna just utilize the fence that's there, fix the areas that need to be fixed, and then probably just do what this guy did. Put this PVC, something just half that size, and run a couple strands of electric fencing on it just to keep them in down there. I haven't been spending too much time out here, but I do need to, because I still have this wee one. Pete, 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 Pete. Okay, I'm gonna go help Jessie with my bike and go to bed.